Hello, good morning everyone. So in this video I would like to discuss with you or share with you how to perform naive Bayes classifier. We use this data set here given here to do a step-by-step work in how naive can be used, or Bayes theorem can be used to predict or for classification kind of problem. So let's see the data. If you see the data set here, given to you a class label, where A is the instance and B is the instance. If you look at this, we're going to have 4, 10. And then what we're planning to do now is we need to predict this. Let's start. So the first thing you need to do is, let's say the first thing is you need to compute the conditional probability. So the first thing you need to do is compute the conditional probability. So let's see what are the numbers that you needed to compute the conditional probability. First is the prior probability. The first thing you need to find is the prior probability. So let's say you need to find the probability of class C1. It's going to be, so just count here, it's going to be how many C1 we have. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's going to be 6 over 10. Alright, now we need to find the probability of the class C2. So it's going to be the remainder, that is 4 over 10. Alright, so these are the first thing you will do. So now, using this prior probability, let's try to find the conditional probability. So the first is you need to find the probability when A equals to 1 given to you. Let's say C is the class is C1. So how you want to find this? So here A must be equals to 1 given C is C1. So let's try to see with our data set where A equals to 1 and C1. I use a different color, this. And not this. So we can use this. When A equals to 1, C1. 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 What else we have? Do we have like 1, 2, 3 and also 4? It's going to be 4. Alright, 4 over. So what are we looking for? We're looking for this here. So it's going to be 4 over 6. The number of C1s. So let's continue with this. So now we need to find the probability where A equals to 0, given to you C equals to C1. So this will give you, I think you know the remaining, 2 over 6. Why? A equals to 0 and C equals to C1. We have this and we have this here. A equals to 0 given to C1. A equals to 0, we don't have it. So you try to do the remaining. So you need to find all the possible conditional probabilities. So for now we need to find probability of B equals to 1 given C equals to C1. So this one will be 4 over 6. And finally you need to find the probability of B equals to 0 given to you C equals to C1, and this will give me the remainder, that is 2 over 6. So what we have here is the conditional probability. All right, the conditional probability of class C1. Alright, so this is the first thing you need to do, because we have only two class. So first we find the conditional probability of class C1, and you notice that we just have only two instances, that is A. Okay, there's two, like let's say a variable or column is A and then B, so it's going to be only A and B. So let's say you have more, then you're going to have more conditional that you need to be building. Alright, so let's go how to second. Right, so second, right, say second, you need to calculate. Okay, now let's calculate or compute, right, compute the conditional probability, right, for class C2. So this is the second thing you're going to do. So you repeat exactly what I did in my first step. So second is you need to find the probability of A, right, equals to 1 given to you class equals to C2, right. So let's try to do this now. Okay, so A equals to 1, alright, and class equals to C2. A equals to 1. Where is it? Okay, we have this. A equals to 1, class equals to C2. Okay, did you see anything else? Alright, A equals to 1, class equals to C2. Okay, I don't think so. Let's say A equals to 1. Nope. Alright, so you only have 1 over, how many C2 you have? 4. So let's continue this for the remaining. So probability of A equals to 0 given to you, C equals to C2 is going to be, alright, 3 over 4, and the probability of B, alright, equals to 1 given to you, C equals to C2 is equals to 0. Okay, because don't have B equals to 1, equals to 1, equals to 1, B equals to, okay. And then finally you need to find the probability of B equals to 0 given to you, C equals to C2, and this will be 1 exactly. So means why 1? Okay, you see B equals to 0 and we need it C2. This is this, okay, 0 C2, 0 C2, and 0 C2 is 4 over 4. Right? So now you manage to find your conditional probability for class C2. Okay, so the final step here, okay, let's say we go to the final step. So the final step is, okay, the final. So you need to compute, okay, the conditional probability. Okay, so now we can compute using our first step and also second step for our test sample. Let's say the test sample here, okay, the test sample here, is this correct or not? This is our test sample. Okay, so you want to find the test sample, right, where A equals to 1 and B equals to 0, right, and then you want to predict what is the class that it's going to give you. Right, so let's try to do this. So the first thing is you need to find, okay, the first thing is you need to find the probability. Alright, so the probability when A equals to 1 and B equals to 0 given to you, C equals to C1. So let's try to find this first. So this will give me, alright, let's say this will give me the probability of A given 1, A equals to 1, given C equals to C1, alright, and then you multiply, okay, you multiply with probability of B, okay, equals to 0, given to you C equals to C1. Okay, this is what I'm doing. So if you want to find the probability of A equals to 1, B equals to 0 given C equals to C1 is actually equals to probability of A equals to 1 given C equals to C1 and multiply with B equals to 0 and equals to C1. So what we get here is we can actually go back to our first step. Right? Let's say we go back to our first step. Okay, so probability of we are looking for, okay, let's say we are looking for A equals to 1 and C equals to C1. A equals to 1, C equals to C1. Okay, A equals to 1, okay, C equals to C1. So this is what we get, correct or not? So we go back here. So you can actually use this. So 4 over 6 multiply with, okay, so this will be 2. So you can refer back. This will be 2 over 6 and this will give me 2 over 9. Alright, this will give me 2 over 9. So we do for the next one. Okay, you need to find the probability of A equals to 1, right, B equals to 0, given to you C equals to C2. Okay, by now I think you notice what we are actually trying to do. We are actually trying to find all the possible or all the probability with a given condition. Okay, so we try to do for this. So this will give me probability, this is 2, okay, probability of A equals to 1, B equals to, I think we can do this, okay, probability of okay, equals to 1, alright, and given C, alright, C equals to 1, C equals to C2, okay, and then the product of probability of B equals to 0 given to you C equals to C2. Okay, for this case, so you can go back and check. So and this will give me 1 over 4 multiply with 1, then this will give me 1 over 4. Correct. So probability of A equals to 1 given C equals to C2, product with probability of B equals to 0, C equals to C2. Alright, so now you managed to find the conditional probability. So now we need to find, okay, we need to find the conditional probability, alright, for probability of C equals to C1. Okay, C equals to C1. So all this the computation I'm doing is just trying to find the numbers or the probability. So finally, okay, so we can actually given to you A equals to 1, alright, and B equals to 0, correct? So we are looking for, okay, let me do in the next page. Okay, let's do in the next page. Right. So what we are trying to do now is find the probability, alright, C equals to C1 given to you A equals to 1 and B equals to 0. and this will be equal to probability of A equals to 1, B equals to 0, given to you C equals to C1. Okay, product multiply with probability C equals to C1. So why this? You check back to our lecture notes on Bayes theorem. Alright, and this will give me, okay, so you can refer back to our previous slide, 2/9, correct? 2/9, this. Alright, and probability of C to C1 is 6/10. Alright, and this will give me 4/30. Okay, so the second one you're looking for is the probability of C equals to C1 given to you A equals to what we are looking for is the probability of C equals to C2 given to you A equals to 1, B equals to 0. Alright, and this is actually probability of A equals to 1, B equals to 0, given to you C equals to C2. Product multiply with probability of C equals to C2. And if you go back to our previous slides, it's going to be 1/4. Okay, so 1/4 multiply with 4/10. This will give me 3/30. Alright, so you now have two probability. So for example, 4/30 means C given C1. What is the probability or the conditional probability when C equals C1 given A equals to 1, B equals to 0, and then the conditional probability when A equals C2 when A equals to 1 and B equals to 0. And now we need to compare both of these probability. If you look at this carefully, alright, so the probability, alright, look at this carefully, the probability C equals to C1 given to you A equals to 1 and B equals to 0, alright, that is 4/30. Okay, AC equals to 1, so this is 4/30, correct, is greater, okay, it's greater than probability of C equals to C2 given A equals to 1 and B equals to 0. Alright, so it means 4/30 is greater than 3/30. So therefore the prediction, okay, therefore the prediction for this will be C1. Alright, so this is how you do a step-by-step calculation using naive Bayes approach to predict a simple binary classification problem. Thank you.